Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the longest digital event, ArabNet Beirut 2017. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Muhib Assar, and I will be your host for the technology track. We will have so many exciting subjects like new trends and innovations, building a fintech ecosystem by EY, mobile banking, and developing consumer habits, and so much more. But before we begin, I'd like each and every one of you to download the app ArabNet Beirut in order to connect with other attendees and follow the agenda. Also, please fill in the Banking Innovation Day survey found at your seats that we will be collecting during the coffee break. For more marketing-related topics, please visit Hall B. And now, let's all welcome Omar Christidis, founder and CEO of ArabNet, on stage.
Good morning, everyone. And it's thrilling to be launching our first full-fledged Banking Innovation Day. So a quick question to our audience first. How many people here have attended one of our events before, if you'd raise your hand? Okay, good. Maybe about 35% of our audience. How many people today here are working at a bank, if you'll raise your hand? Okay, awesome. So maybe 90% of people here working at a bank. How many people here working in digital channels and products? So e-banking, mobile payments. How many people working in e-marketing on the marketing side of things, social media, customer service, customer journey? Okay, good. So we expected that we would get more channels than marketing. So we've got, let's start first with the vision of this event. Why do we have this event? The banking sector is a pillar of the Lebanese economy. And right now what's going on in this sector is massive transformation. We're seeing two kinds of transformation taking place. One, incremental innovation, right? And so what do I mean by incremental innovation? Is taking what we do and do it a step digitally. So this would include things like e-banking, mobile payments, smart branches. All of these are taking something we already do and improving it somehow through the use of a digital channel. The other thing that we are really interested in covering here today is disruptive innovation. And the disruptive innovation is going to change how consumers interact with their banks and how consumers engage with financial services more broadly. And what do we mean by this? We are seeing a new crop of companies, startups from around the world that are coming up and that are looking to provide one type of service that banks already provide. So Lending Club, one of the largest companies in America in fintech, publicly traded multi-billion-dollar valuation company. Today, this is a peer-to-peer lender. So instead of going to the bank to get a loan, I go to another individual to get a loan through the platform. And this is called disintermediation, right? The idea that the bank, in many ways, has been an advisor, a supporter, a consultant, a trust keeper, but a mediator between multiple parties. I'd like to exchange money. You'd like to exchange money. We both go to the bank exchanges with both of us. Why can we not exchange with each other? Why can we not borrow from each other, right? And this is the trend that's coming up. Platforms that are fully dedicated to one type of digital financial services product and that are competing with banks for today's share of the market. We have two tracks for you today. Here we will have the channels track. This is where we'll be having our discussions on everything from e-banking and mobile banking and everything related to the products and technologies. And in the other track just next door to us, there we'll have a full track focused on communication, using digital channels for communication, reputation management, customer service, social media, customer experience, etc. The last hall, which will be the first one that you walked closest to, the closest to where you walked in, this is where we're having the fintech marketplace. And the idea here, according to our research, there's over 75 fintech companies active today in the Middle East region. And we've brought 10 from around the region to showcase their innovations to you and to connect with you to explore opportunities to collaborate, to deliver their services to your customers, for you to leverage their technologies, or to look at new modes of doing business and making revenue together. So we invite you to connect with them throughout the coffee breaks, throughout lunch. Coffee breaks and lunch will be served here throughout the day. So please welcome. And last message from me today is it is my privilege to welcome Dr. Saad Andari, Second Vice Governor of the Central Bank of Lebanon, who has been a longtime supporter of ArabNet, but more importantly, a longtime supporter of innovation in Lebanon and a promoter of innovation in the banking industry. So it is fitting to have him here with us. It's a privilege for me to welcome you. Please join me. Thank you very much.
You made my life much easier by introducing me as one of the innovators in this industry. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how conversant I am in technology, but I do my best. It's a new world. But one of the benefits we derive from being here at ArabNet every year is that we meet and learn about innovations in technology, and as bankers and insurers, specifically of innovations in financial services, and how technology can provide solutions for this industry. The interaction in the financial industry can take a form such as, and this is the jargons that I'm beginning to get to grips with, P2P, the peer-to-peer, B2B, business to business, B2C, business to consumer, and C2C, consumer to consumer. Banks have started embracing the public cloud. Even us at the central bank have already started working on the public cloud for memory access and storage. Biometrics for better security. Virtually real banks, in-car apps, smartwatches, facial recognition, Google Glass, robotics. I heard that recently a 58-centimeter robot is being used in one of the branches of a bank in Japan, and can basically answer basic questions by customers and speaks in 19 languages. Augmented reality is already being used by Westpac, a bank in Australia. Apple's Beacon technology, which is Bluetooth low energy, and it saves you 60 to 80% of the cost of Bluetooth. Oculus Rift, cryptocurrencies, artificial intelligence, digital checks. And now we have smart ATMs. With smart ATMs, mobile banking, virtual reality, augmented reality, Oculus Rift technology, VR branches, they are all a possibility now. Customers will be able to visit them without even leaving home. Branches would see less foot traffic. Some branches may disappear. Cash will be history. And why all this? It is because banks want to be where their customers are. How will our banks embrace this technology? How will they integrate technology in financial services? This process of fintegration is unfolding and is exciting. As regulators, we have to respond. And ArabNet can help us better understand and prepare ourselves to regulate. Thank you very much.